Finally, in today's video, guys, we have the rematch. We have Nemesis versus FAKER. Nemesis playing his trademarked Kale mid. He loves this pick at the moment. And then you got FAKER pulling up on the Silas mid. One of the best picks in solo queue. So it's going to be interesting to see how it gets played out. FAKER in phenomenal form. Played a very good series against Darmon over the weekend against Showmaker. And my guess is it's on him to really take over this early game. He needs to use this mobility. He needs to use the edge that Silas will have at level 3, level 4. And Nemesis just needs to hold back. He farms very well. Hit level 11, get 2 items, and really take over the game. So let's see how it gets played out. The rune page, guys, for Kale, it's going to be a press the attack. The secondaries, okay? Conditioning and overgrowth. Nemesis loves these runes. Essentially, he's saying, you know, I don't need biscuits. I don't need like bone plating. I know how to lane, okay? These runes are by far the most gold efficient come into the mid-late game as long as you survive the early game. So essentially, he's saying, yeah, I know how to play the game. You're not going to be able to punish me. And once I come into the mid game, I am going to take over. As you can see, not too many trades over in the early game here, though. FAKER already very low on mana. You gotta be careful on Silas. He hits level 3 first. Nemesis gets the ward over onto the Wraiths there. Is he scared of the Xin Zhao? Interesting. And his wave's just gonna slow shove back into Nemesis. He should be able to pull this wave for a freeze. And FAKER's, dude, like, as a Kale, this is perfect. The wave is in a great spot. FAKER's gonna have to blow his whole mana pool if he wants this into tower. Oh, he goes for the E inside. No mana, by the way. Nemesis is, is perfect. So yeah, FAKER hard blows his whole wave. His whole dude, the Xin Zhao, really good read there by Nemesis. Gets tracking on the jungler. And the CS should be pretty even, right? Maybe down 2 CS. Down 2 CS. Full mana, wave in a perfect spot. And this is how you need to be playing Kale, guys. I saw, after I did last Nemesis Kale video, a lot of people had really good results with this champion, actually. It's a great pick for solo queue, especially on lower elos. You know how to pilot these champions. If you're comfortable with auto spacing and auto moving, if you're used to this type of champion, you'll get good results in solo queue. So FAKER goes for the cheater recall. He gets back into lane now. Got his boots. Got a Sapphire Crystal for some extra mana. Doesn't have to blow his teleport, remember. But Nemesis still has teleport as well, so it's very even. Some big names. Got Kana in this game. Got Birdle. This guy's hit rank 1 several times before the Aurelia. I'm sure there's a couple other pros in this game too. Green Hyelo, man. I've been loving watching Nemesis' streams lately and having some really good matchups against a lot of pro players. As we change over to FAKER's point of view now, you can see the wave is going to slow shove into him. FAKER could freeze this, and what he should do is try and set up. Please don't miss the cannon. Please don't. Does it make you guys feel better when you see like FAKER missing cannons and stuff? Like, it just makes me feel warm inside because I miss every cannon and I'm like, what is wrong with me? But it's a normal thing. As you can see, as I was saying, FAKER should freeze this. Xin Zhao should wrap around and try and blow Kale's flash. You got to try and abuse this champion early. It's like Cassidy, man. It's very weak in the early game, and if you don't abuse it, you're going to be in bloody trouble as the game progresses. Takes a good trade. Xin Zhao looking down bot lane, and they get a beautiful dive onto the bot side of the map. And they take a little bit of a gold lead for themselves. I think Aurelia teleported down and grabs a kill. And here we see some extended trades. You can see Lee Sin making his way into the mid lane, looking for the Q, does land. He's not going to be able to take it. And they're going to be able to use this to break the freeze. I don't think FAKER can drag the wave too much. Oh, nah, it's just going to be stuck in the middle. As he's going through. Dude, it's so important to try and stop recalls. You can see FAKER moved up in case he could get that recall. He just took a blind guess that Nemesis was going to back there, which is a good guess. Like, that's probably the most probable place you will back as a mid laner, but he's not able to stop it. Nemesis level 6 now. That's when you start getting the range on Kale, and now you should be able to start punishing FAKER for this range advantage in the mid lane. You can see he's looking for a base, but Nemesis is not going to allow it. FAKER wants to teleport back in, probably getting, I reckon, Lucidity boots, but we'll see if he gets... He's going to kill this little thing. I think Nemesis is just going to hard shove this wave now. It's going to crash. Then maybe you can look for some plates. Faker with 2 points in Q. Faker actually a lot of the times on Silas, he's one of the only mids to still do it. He puts like 3 points into Q to help with wave clear, and then he goes for the W max. Most other Silases like, oh, as Nemesis almost gets the solo kill. Most other Silases just go straight up W max. They say, see, who cares about wave clear? Get W max into E max, gonna get as much cooldown reduction. People like Chovy, Showmaker do this, but Faker does like to put a couple of points into the Q. As he teleports back in the mid lane, gets the Lost Chapter. Okay, a little bit of mana. And now you want to pull this wave. And if you can stop the recall, you do it. But he's not able to get there. And he'll just head back and let this wave sit, right? If you let this wave... Ooh, as Nemesis actually cancelled recall. Very smart. But now what? Faker has lane advantage and kill pressure. I think Nemesis maybe, like, if you just sacked your recall, if you just went for the recall here and came back... I feel like it would have been fine, but Nemesis is a very greedy player. And sometimes greed is the best, like it's the best answer. Like you're being confident. You want to hold up a level advantage, but now you're in such an awkward spot that if the Xin Zhao is smart, he can set up Dragon here, he can set up all the objectives, looks for the invade, because he knows Nemesis needs to hit that recall, because he's really not in a good spot with the items as Faker looks for the all-in. Insta ultimates for both. I think Faker prematurely ulted there unless he had to use the cooldown. I think you normally, when you're playing Silas into Kayle as Nemesis picks up a kill, you want to hold your ultimate. The enemy Kayle ults, oh, we should be able to get this Lee Sin kill, flashes out, tower doesn't kill. This is so unlucky for Faker. Nemesis grabs a kill for himself, and Faker in a little bit of a tight spot here. His team still has the gold lead. Don't forget, this Ezreal is absolutely jacked to the tits. We still maintain a CS lead for Silas. Nemesis will grab the recall. Faker will want a hard shove. Yep. But this could be completely, yeah. And this is like, you know guys, like this is so, this all comes down to like Nemesis not like refusing to back down. Most mids would like me, consider, like I would have just said, nah. I'm going to take a base. I'm not going to cancel my recalls. You can have the freeze, whatever. Nemesis is confident. He says, who is this guy Faker? He's trying to pull a freeze against me, make me have a bad back. He refuses. He stays around and it pays off huge dividends. And now the lead he has over Faker is actually tremendous. It's ridiculous how, even though it's like, you know, the lead's not that much at this point, to be ahead this far on Kayle against a Silas matchup in this stage of the game, it's massive because it's going to continually build as he gets into his first item, which is going to be Nash's, as he comes closer to level 11, where you can really start packing a punch on your autos. It's just going to be hard for Faker to recover this matchup. As once again, he goes for the freeze. And you'll see like wave management in the mid lane. It's the difference, like people don't like, it is the difference between like master and challenger mids is like, this type of wave management is how you mostly get leads. It's not through like incredible mechanics. You got to outplay on this trade. It's about knowing how to control your waves, when to freeze, when it's beneficial to try and get your jungler to set up for the freeze, or just going for hard shoves and looking for the map roams and stuff like this. Like it's more, it comes down to macro. Everyone has mechanics, but at this stage of the game, like if you don't know proper wave management and mid lane control, you will be so hard abused by these players like Faker or Nemesis that you're going to be like a level down, like 20 CS down just from that alone, which is cool. Faker steals the Leona ult, but they have a great counter. Here comes the Lee Sin. Oh, he's getting bursted though. Faker picks up the kill for himself. Bloody hell. And Faker only put 2 points into Q actually. I thought he was going to put 3, but he looks like getting that W max now as the Irelia goes in hardcore. Should be able to get the kill. Nemesis just holds the Kayle ult for him. I respect it. Terrible play, but I respect it for the Irelia. If that landed, as a Nemesis, not allowing the enemy team to goddamn breathe. You love to see the confidence out of the guy. He's been having a good performance on the Korean server, honestly. I've seen a couple of like, I think it is Yamakaze, the Talon one trick from NA. He's had a pretty unfortunate Korean boot camp. I think he peaked at Diamond 2 or 1. And he's back down to Diamond 3, and I think he's just calling it quits and going home. People don't realize, especially players from NA, how hard the Korean server is. Once you start getting to Diamond 3 and Diamond 2, The players are as good mechanically as NA Challenger players. So if you're using your mechanics every game in NA to climb, it's just going to be completely cancelled in Korean Diamond, right? You just not, it doesn't count for anything. You're not going to get those solo kills, those free kills that you used to get in NA. It's going to all come down to number one, like your actual game knowledge. Number two, your champion pool. Champion pool is super important in Korea, and also just your mental game. Like Korean mental in D3 to low masters is the worst. It's the most toxic. You got the worst completely players who just give up on the game. You need to stay like, you need to have a mental fortitude to climb out, and some players just can't manage. A lot of NA players really do struggle. We are going for the extended skirmish. Gwen gets the kill. Faker unfortunately drops, and Nemesis is just hard chilling. Fun. We are level 9, we got our Nashers working into the Riftmaker. 7 stacks on the Dark Seal. Always get that Dark Seal when you're playing the Kayle. As Faker's going to rip out a base now and head into the side lane. Top lane looks most attractive. Nemesis will be happy with this as well. So the Ezreal has a lead, they drop into the mid lane, and you drop into the side lane. So now this is all about getting that experience, that solo XP. Never just run down mid, share all the farm, all the experience with your teammates. Too many times in lower elo, especially if you have teleport. Stop goddamn going near your team. The point of you running this teleport is so you can be off in the bloody jungle, out in the bloody boonies in Whoop Whoop, farming yourself. And when the time comes, you have teleport to regroup. And this is how you build advantages. You don't run teleport just so you can bloody sit around with your team just twiddling your thumbs. Just run Ignite if you're going to do that. Run Ghost, run anything other than teleport. Stop wasting this summoner spell. Too many people don't use this right, and that's why mostly in lower elos I recommend just going Ignite, because you don't know how to run teleport. You don't know how to use it. Simple as that. You don't know how to use it. So if that's you and you haven't teleport, you're like, dude, why do I run this? Just start running Ignite, run Exhaust, run Heal. I don't care. Don't run teleport if you're not using it correctly. Rant over as we run into the top lane. Nemesis completely overextended, and I don't see how he can live. Huh? Oh, Lee Sin's here. Beautiful bait. Faker steals the ultimate, and Nemesis times that well. Is it going to work out for him? It does. Beautiful hold there. And they're going to be able to come up clutch. Nemesis 3-0 and 4. We're at about we're like 9.5 CS per minute. Wouldn't be surprised if we clock over 10 soon. As Nemesis on the map, you can see just hardcore split pushing, baby. You gotta remember, guys, red side is ahead in gold. This Ezreal is a problem. Ezreal is the problem. Kill Ezreal, win game. It's as simple as that. Just kill the Ezreal. Must be. Come on then, go on. He only has a Karma. Just kidding. Ezreal's the most broken AD in the game. Good luck. This is never going to work. Nemesis is going to have to try and drag this bloody Kai'Sa over the finish line to get the dub. As the dragon is coming up on the map now. We have teleport for Faker. As it looks like we're going to get a fight around the dragon. You can see Nemesis grouping up with his team. You got Faker split pushing in the side lane. It's going to be the Infernal. Let me look at the gold. So if Nemesis is 7.2, Faker is 5.3. We have a 2k gold lead. Nemesis level 11 now, and this is where you take over as Kayle. He has a Medjay's as well, man. So Faker just sitting up in the top lane, and he's saying, dude, fuck, I can't. What am I going to do? I can't regroup. This Kayle is too fed. And this is where you get to have a little bit of fun with this Kayle pick. Ezreal still hasn't died. But once Nemesis hits level 16, it's going to be an absolute nightmare. You can see the Gwen completely overextended there. Pops the E. Nemesis hunting. Just going to try and weed. And that's all it is, guys. Remember with your E, by the way, you can cancel your auto attacks. As my replay file is bugged. So we're going to watch from Nemesis's point of view from his stream. I'll put a link to his stream down below, boys, if you want to check him out on Twitch. He usually streams most of his games in Korea. And now we're going to see what it's like to pilot Kayle. It's all about auto moving. I like to use my A, my auto attack space, and just input a move into an auto attack, and it's usually pretty smooth. As you can see, Lee Sin hovering. You see how you just auto? Then it's a click away for the movement. It's not just, you don't just sit and right click, guys. You can do it, but I wouldn't recommend. As the Lee Sin looks for the kickback. Okay. Spectacular. It's all about the auto cancel, by the way.
This is really good.
22 stacks on the Medjais. You want to auto into the E instantly, and you can get 2 autos in one if you're fast enough. Nemesis with the 9 ping, they're able to get it very quick.
I always got full Riftmaker. I'll just keep farming till I get it. Then I'll be pretty much unstoppable.
He's going to get a Riftmaker on his next back. That's disgusting. 17 minutes. Yeah, this like... I don't know, man. If you kill the Ezreal, the game's done. I don't know how an Ezreal's going to out... I don't know how an Ezreal's going to out farm or out carry a Kayle, sorry, in the late game. 3,000 gold. What the hell is this?
I'm not flipping it.
And you can see he says he's not going to risk it for that wave, by the way. That's exactly what you need to be doing. There's genuinely no need. As the Kai'Sa, there's no need to flip it, is there? Beautiful ultimate. We have Flash. Leona.
1k in the bank.
1k in the bank. Dude, that damage is disgusting. What is that damage? And he's just going to run through. Faker. Look at the Faker on the minimap in the bot lane. That is just sad. Poor guy. Instantly flash auto ease. He gets the cancel, but...
why am I greeting?
Now he has no sums. It wasn't worth, I don't think. I agree. Like, still on the level 13. It's not worth it to use like, yeah, it's not worth it to use your flash for a kill. You just gotta use your flash to keep alive. I really want Nemesis to go back pro. We're seeing Abadage play for 100 Thieves in the LCS and terrorizing. Will Nemesis go to NA? I kind of hope so. I reckon he'd do well. Faker dies in the side lane. What's the next purchase?
Oh, maybe they know. I'm running away. I mean, not gonna lie, I do have a lot of money right now.
You see how he plays, by the way? This is why he's able to stay so consistent. He hovered Hourglass.
Which is on you.
Yep.
It's like when you're ahead, it's better to buy defense.
When you watch someone like Caps, he will just not base. He'll continuously run out, fight. Nemesis is the opposite, man. There's no, like, he's going to calculate his plays. He's not going to fight if he doesn't need to. He doesn't fight for the sake of fighting. He waits for his spikes. He waits for the opportunities where it's like, you know, it's low risk, medium reward. It's not like a huge high risk play. He doesn't need to make them. Doesn't overforce. And this is the best solo queue style, in my opinion. It's... People just think they need to make plays. Don't make plays. Just don't make stupid mistakes. One of the best ways to do it. Twitch chat. Faker gets a bounce back onto the Kai'Sa. We're going to drop into the side lane. 904, 25 stacks on the Medjais. No flash is a little bit worrisome, but... I think even if they come to him in the side lane, he's going to be able to react. Oh, starting the Nash. Sorry, starting the fight in front of the Nash. And this is where having flash would be so beneficial. Has to pop the Hourglass. Has ultimate still. Ult's in the middle of the team. Is he going to die here? He is, but he's able to get the Zins out. And that's probably not worth it.
Ezreal is so unkillable.
Yeah. It's him versus Ez. He has teleport, but...
That was a bad engage because he had flash and then he ran out of Leona. Ran away from Leona.
And that's where having that flash would have been so important. If he had that, he probably could have changed the fight.
I don't need level 16. This guy is too annoying for me to deal with. Is Fjord really Aurelia?
I think she can stop.
Oh, she missed.
Oh no. It's gonna it's gonna stall Nash and then you can teleport in. Teleport up into the mid lane, straight out. Nash reset, so I think they're fine. There's no way they're that dumb. Like how greedy, let's just see how greedy they are. Ezreal comes through. No ultimate, no flash. We just have to play it. Yeah. Farm up, play it safe, wait for level 16.
They're doing it again. I got passive stacks. Don't hit.
I hate these fights. It's always so awkward. Ezra gets CC'd, but he just can't go in.
There's no
You can
way
see
you can-
FAKER getting a good zone, and he just abandons the fight. Too many people, guys. This is actually such a good lesson. Too many people in low elo. Their team goes in, and then they just follow and suicide. And then afterwards, you're like, why did I follow this guy? Why? Nemesis waits his ultimate cooldown. He's going to move out. Gets the kill onto the Xin. He's looking to pick up FAKER here. Gets 2. And he's... No.
What the fuck am I
Yes.
doing?
Maybe? This is risky, but let's do it. I don't think Gwen can do jack shit. Just finish. Nice. Finishes on the Nash. Level 15 here. Almost level
It's just here,
16.
like I see the frozen heart or something. Where's there like a frozen heart on me? Which
Wait.
champion is doing that?
I didn't see jack shit.
That was sloppy by me. I did not play that well.
But yeah, as I was saying, guys, don't get baited in by your team. Finds the karma. Look at the damage. Oh, I think you can get it. Does that land? Yeah.
I hit him. Nice.
And now we're looking for the death cap.
I almost got Rabadon in 16. I'm about to wreck them.
I love Nemesis. He's so dry. He's about to wreck them. I'm going to set up the dragon. 10.3 CS per minute. And we get the death cap. Full build. Now he should just be able to run out. And he can just run out here and murder them. I'm excited.
Take over.
This is God mode. I love this feeling. Is I would say it's better than drugs. From what I've been told. Level 16 Kale. 25 stack Magi's death cap. There's not many feelings in like having your firstborn child or being level 16 on Kale full build. I don't know. I'll let you know when I have a child, I guess. Lash is up. I don't think you blow it. Yeah, you just sit back. You better group as a 5 as a team and run it through. I don't feel bad for the enemy Ezreal because he's played a very nice game.
Okay. What?
Over into the side lane. Frozen Heart by the Ezreal there.
What did he
Oh
say?
my god, Ezreal? You dude, this guy's crazy. Nemesis 16, he's moving in. Ooh, Everfrost lands. We have flash, we might have to blow it. Instantly blows the flash, doesn't hesitate at all. And he's just... that damage, he's looking to move in now. Gets 2. Looking for 3.
Penta?
Irelia ult lands, and we're going for the dive. We have Kale ult, remember? Picks up the 3rd. Penta?
No, nothing Penta.
Ooh. He still has ult. Pops it. Destroys the Ezreal, looking for the Karma now. Got a suicide for the pentakill, baby. Let's get it.
That was... Oof.
And you can just see the power of Kale,
She
lads.
got Penta. Nice.
18 and 2 versus 3 and 8 from FAKER. I think that's it. That's going to be the game. His team should be able to run it through.
Sell boots. By
Sell
Cosmic
boots
or Lich
or
Bane.
Cosmic... No, for
Boots
Lichbane.
25.
This is the full build, guys. Good luck in your own games. Please try it out. Shout out to Nemesis. Great VOD to review. And until next time, boys, thanks for watching. And I'll catch you later.
I guess my kill still has it, yeah.
Yeah, buddy.